What it do, what it does, ladies and gentlemen. It's time for another day, which means another patch for Helldivers 2. These guys are going crazy. It's just a small hot patch, but we have some other new leaks. Some insane new blue lasers are being shot at us. I mean, are they really being shot at us? I don't think they're actually being shot at us because they are not real and they cannot hurt us. And what they are, well, we might dive into that today. So strap on your fucking boots and, get ready to dive, brother. So let's start off with the patch notes. We are now on patch 1.103, okay? And just a quick overview. There has been some fixes to the exosuit, to the UI, the general stability, and to the patrol spawns and the hazards that appear in the game on different planets. So let's take a look at balancing first. So first of all, these hazards that we've been seeing on these planets are going to spawn less than what they have been before. So if you've played the game for the last couple of weeks, basically every match is like there's a hazard going on for like basically all of the match. Like you jump into a game and the firestorm starts and it's just there all the time. And the same goes for the iron storm and the tremors too. On the new planets we be having tremors, and the tremors are fucking annoying. Okay, you can't run. The enemies are also getting tremored, but only in a certain area, it seems. So if you're on an automaton planet, you are getting shot like crazy. So it's good to hear that they are going to decrease the amount of tremors and hazard spawns we will be getting. Next up, they changed the meteor shower. So they kind of nerfed it a bit. They nerfed the explosion radius, they nerfed the damage and the velocity, and also they changed the color to make it easier to spot, which is probably the biggest problem about it. I don't think the damage is too bad. I don't think the range is too bad. It leads to some funny interactions here and there. I just think it's really hard to tell depending on which map you're on sometimes that there's a meteor hitting you, because it's like this white blue light. If you're on like an ice map or whatever, like if the lightning is just weird, it just needs to be, the lighting is just kind of awkward in this scenario. It just leads to you not being able to track the meteors. So I think that's definitely a good change. So the next thing that has been changed is volcanic activity, and that is interesting because I have not seen this in game. I don't know about y'all, but I have not seen the volcanic activity in game. They have reduced the explosion radius and the rock velocity slightly. So yeah, apparently there was a volcanic activity hazard going on. I haven't seen it, so I'm hyped to see that actually, to be honest. And also they changed the lightning on Fenrir, so it's less bright and more visible during meteor showers. Alright, now we get to the fixes. These are basically just fixes for the exosuit and to some patrols, where like less patrols will land on you, which is a good thing. There's a lot of times where you're just like looking to the left and to the right, and there's just a fucking patrol on you, and you're like, what the fuck? Next thing is the exosuit no longer destroys itself from firing a missile while turning. That was a bug, which is now fixed apparently.
No, come in. I dropped like
So
15 samples,
yeah.
bro.
And even with damage, you can still melee with the exosuit now, which I don't know if it was a bug or just a change. So yeah.
Yo, go away.
Next up, they brought out some crash fixes, some PS5 boot issues, some smaller things, just a little quality of life improvements. And also, they actually looked at the arc-based weapons, such as the Blitzer, the arc thrower, and they will now count towards this achievement stat for shots fired and shots hit. So it's just like a little thing for all you completionists, for all you stat enjoyers out there, I guess. Yeah, and they also, for some of you fellas, they fixed the Elgato Stream Deck foot pedal support. I don't know what that does, but that is there now, I guess. And then we have the known issues tab, where they're basically telling us, don't inform us about these issues. We are working on them. We're looking on them, but we don't have a fix for them yet, which includes some things such as the whole cross-platform friend request tab and all of that invite code stuff is really buggy. So they're going to fix that. And you can tell all of these other things here that are going on if you're really interested in these fixes that will be there in the future. But talking about the future, what is there in store for Helldivers 2? Well, we got a bunch of leaks, so let's just hop up into them. Well, first of all, we have multiple occurrences of people recording blue lasers flying through the sky, as you can see here. And apparently these blue lasers are from the Illuminates. That's what we're thinking. That's what we believe. We don't know what else should it be, because we know that they have blue lasers from Helldivers 1. So it should be them, could be them. Who else? Well, we sort of have confirmation that it's them in form of our good boy on Twitter. He's a developer. He's the commander of the Starfleet. I'm sorry. And he told us that blue beams aren't real and it can't hurt you. So, yeah, they aren't real. Whatever you see on screen here is not real, I guess. Then we have leaks for the new mech. I forgot what its name was. I think it's called like Patriot or Emancipator mech. Something like that. I think Emancipator mech. Looks good. Looks good. Looks very good. Looks good. Looks fine. Looks nice. I'm hyped to play it. Then, of course, we have some more stratagem leaks. And these basically just confirm the Emancipator exosuit, but they also confirm some other things. So, as we can see here, we have this stratagem, which is called Eagle Air-to-Air Missile. And air-to-air missile means there would be an enemy in the air that you have to shoot out of the air. So, maybe there will be bigger flying enemies. I don't think it's just air missiles for like the flying bugs or stuff. It would be proper flying enemies, I feel like. So that's one confirmation we got, or like two confirmations we got of stratagems that are definitely going to come into the game. We also have a displacer pack and a trench wall. The trench wall is really cool. I like the idea of that. It's going to be fun to see how that works out. So hype for the trench wall. Also, we got two weapons here, the Stinger and the Commando. I think the Stinger is just going to work like a Stinger normally does, and the Stinger is an anti-air weapon as far as I'm concerned. If I remember right, Stingers used to be anti-air weapons, so maybe another confirmation that more bigger flying enemies will join the fight. And of course, the Commando looks like a rocket launcher, or maybe it's actually another weapon I've seen in a leak, which basically can destroy outposts in one shot. So I think it's that gun, but I couldn't find the footage online. So yeah. And then here, of course, we have the ship that has been leaked, the automaton ship. So that's why people are saying, all right, this could be the ship for which we would need like anti-air missiles, the Stinger 4, because apparently this model leaked now, so it would make sense that we would shoot it down with the Stinger or an anti-air missile, I guess. So these are all the leaks, everything we got so far, and I hope y'all enjoyed this little video I put together. I'm having a blast playing this game, and I hope y'all been having a blast too. So yeah, see y'all next time. Bye.